risks can build big confidence. That is the lesson one author has for us in her new book, Brave-ish. All new at 3, an author has made a name for herself, traveling around the world and writing about her adventures. But most people don't know much of her journey began after her marriage broke up. Now, Lisa Niver is writing all about how just a few small steps can lead to big and brave changes. Her book, Brave-ish. 1 breakup, 6 continents, and feeling fearless after 50 made the Forbes Best New Nonfiction list. Joining us now is author Lisa Niver. Congratulations, Lisa.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here and talk to you about Brave-ish.
Lisa, why Brave-ish?
It's such a good question. Actually, my mom and my best friend hate the title. They're like, you're not brave-ish, you're brave. And so I think one of the big things for me was when I was first doing these 50 dares and I was, reeling from my divorce, and I never felt brave. And I did all of these things with very small steps. And I wanted the title to reflect that, there's my 50th one. You can see me skydiving. And that I never would have believed that would have ever happened for me. I was so afraid. But taking these little small steps added up to big changes. And I wanted to reflect that in the title, that a lot of people don't feel brave. They don't think they can try something new. That's me kayaking in the Galapagos. That was a bucket list dream my whole life, to be in the Galapagos and see all of these amazing creatures and be around the world. So I wanted people to feel like they could have a chance too, that it didn't start out that I jumped out of an airplane. It started that I tasted a different kind of food.
So do it, even if you're scared, do it scared, they say. Throughout your book, we see you start over again and again. What do you want people to know about starting over?
I think one of the most important things, I've started over so many times. I was working on the cruise ship at September 11th as a travel journalist with COVID. So many of us for different reasons. For me, I started over after my divorce. There's so many ways that we need to think about trying again. And it does feel really scary. And I always tell people, you don't have to do it alone. I had a lot of therapy. I had a lot of good support from friends and family. And again, I started with these little ideas, it's so hard when you feel stuck like I did. And I know other people do, to get up every day and try something new or pitch an editor or think about having a new job. But it's really important that you give yourself a chance to find the life that really makes you happy.
You're a travel writer. You have traveled the globe extensively. But what small things can we do in our daily lives to be brave-ish?
I think that's such a good question. And I really recommend to people to start so small. Like, one of the things I love is salsa dancing, and people tell me all the time they can't dance. But most cities have a free class at a bar or a class that's $10. And just try something that you always thought about. Or one of my friends that talks about bravery, she says, try a different flavor of ice cream. And when I used to teach science, we used to make ice cream.
Because you're a teacher as well, one of the many, many roles you had. Talk to me about you. We just took this show, this 3 p.m. show, to Wickenburg, where we were on a dude ranch. One of your dares, you were on a dude ranch in Arizona. You said it was scary. What happened?
It was so scary for me. I was at Tonke Verde Dude Ranch in Tucson, and they were so kind and so helpful. And I took the beginner's class, and I got on the horse, which I thought was so giant. I had had a scary interaction as a child on a horse, and I was terrified. And once in Costa Rica, I went on a horse, and I was so scared. My contact actually dried up and fell out of my eyes. But at Tonke Verde, they were so helpful. And I just kept thinking, kids can do this. I'm going to be okay. And I told everyone I was scared, and there was actually accidental trotting. That was very scary for me.
Oh, goodness gracious. But you got through it, and Brave-ish became very brave indeed, Lisa. We know that your audio book is coming out soon. You had to audition to narrate your own book?
Yes. So the audiobook comes out February 27th from Recorded Books. And something many people might know, every book doesn't get an audiobook. The book came out in September as a paperback and a digital book. And so I auditioned to be the narrator and I was selected. So I recorded the book the end of the year, in December last year, and it comes out soon. And I'm so excited for it to be available in another format.
Lisa, congratulations. Your website is wesaidgotravel.com. She's got a 2024 trip coming up, too, if you want to follow Lisa. And to learn about her book, Brave-ish, download our free AZ Family News app. Click on the Scene on TV tab. Thank you, Lisa.